Are these pundits going to stop pretending we live in 1960s America and recognize the propaganda apparatus we all carry around in our phones every day? You go make a new account or reset your algorithm on any app and see how many swipes it takes to get right-wing propaganda. I'm talking till Joe comes on talking to some anti-vaxxer, or Jordan Peterson, Kermit the Frog cries about lobster theory. You find Ben Shapiro nasally talking over some college kid. There are all these studies coming out saying, hey, Americans are functionally illiterate. And then all these teachers come out and go, hey, my students can't read. I saw a college study about how all of these college graduates had never read a book. You don't read, you don't get critical thinking skills. And then the propaganda that you're consuming, you don't think about. You just go, oh, okay, I guess that's true. Especially if you've been consuming it since you were 15 years old. And where else are those guys gonna go? There's no spaces for men anymore. There's no spaces for anybody. Every other video on this app that's not propaganda is about how second spaces and first spaces have been taken away because nobody owns a house and there's nowhere to go to do anything. What do these kids do? They congregate around these figures and they play video games together. Now you go and look at any popular video game and Control F search for woke or DEI. And you'll see that the gaming sphere has been a cesspool for decades. That Gamergate movement that maybe you heard about all those years ago, all those angry dudes didn't go anywhere. They just got picked up by that guy in politics who started screaming some of the same things. So there's all these angry young men with no critical thinking skills who are being fed a constant diet of propaganda that is literally dished up to them on their phones the moment they open an account. Is it any wonder that they're gonna fall Pied Piper behind this guy who's just like, hey, all of those complex challenges in your life, it's this guy's fault. They stopped centering you as the protagonist in every single video game and every single movie and TV show ever made? And those girls say they'd rather meet a bear in the woods than you? Get mad. Get mad and vote for the guy who is gonna hurt those people. Yeah, I know that because there's a movement right now on the internet and in schools to walk up to women and say, your body, my choice. They picked the hateful guy because they're full of hate. They were already lonely and angry, and then people looking for lonely and angry people to riled them up. That made them lonelier and angrier, and here we are. Also, racism and sexism. Like, obviously, anyone who's not pointing that out is lying to themselves and everybody else. To pretend that these algorithms that are scientifically designed to be addictive and filled with bad actors isn't having some sort of repercussion. There is not a message the Democrats could have crafted that was going to crack into that sphere. The guys who write entire paragraphs about DEI on video games they've never played before were not going to listen to the messages of anyone except the guy screaming, you're right, never change, be angry, vote for me, and I'll hurt everyone who's ever hurt you. Until we deal with this problem and figure out a way to unpropagandize these people, they're going to get worse. And AI's not helping. Having a thing that does all your schoolwork for you and even breaks down the paragraph text message you got into a smaller form, it's not helping literacy. This generation needs a LeVar Burton. We need these algorithms to not shunt every angry, disaffected young man into the same group where they just get angrier, more disaffected, until they become violent and enthralled by the guy that treats everybody else as badly as they feel.